Breaking news now of a disturbance at Long Bay Jail in Sydney. Reporter Jamie McKinnell is there. So, Jamie, what do we know about what's happened?
Well, Ros, we know from Corrective Services New South Wales that this began around 12:30 when some inmates were fighting in the yard. Now, from what the ABC has been told, the trouble began when those inmates were fighting and other inmates wouldn't let guards in to try and settle down the trouble. Tear gas was used. The Corrective Services New South Wales has told us that chemical munitions were deployed, and they said the situation should now be under control. But from what we've seen from the live helicopter shots, there were a lot of guards involved. We could see inmates being lined up and sat down on the ground to try and control the trouble. And there was a lot of smoke in the area, even driving around. We're on the northeastern side of Long Bay Jail. And even when we arrived, you could smell the chemical gas in the air, and you had a burning sensation in your nose and in your throat. So you could even feel the effects outside the fences of the prison. We've also spoken to a lot of nearby residents who have complained that they could feel the effects even inside their homes. And some parents in particular were saying that they were at a local playground outside with their young children, and the children could feel it as well, and they had to seek treatment. So it's very obvious around the boundaries of the prison that tear gas has been used, and it's quite remarkable, but the wind is blowing it so far as to affect people even outside the fences of the prison.
Jamie, we're looking at live pictures now, and the situation does seem to be under control with an awful lot of prison officers in the exercise yard, and we can see prisoners being escorted from the yard and back into the building. What sort of prisoners are at the jail? What level of security is there?
Well, it's really a mix, Ros. We don't have any specific details from Corrective Services New South Wales yet. We've only been told some broad details about why this situation was happening today, but we are waiting for more information about exactly who was involved and perhaps any speculation on the cause and what might have triggered the trouble down there.
Now, incidents like this common at the jail?
Well, I don't think it's the first time that residents around the fences of the prison have complained of the effects of tear gas. We've been speaking to some locals who have told us that they do hear things from time to time. You might be able to tell behind me that the fence of the prison is very, very close to residential areas in this region of Sydney. So it's not uncommon for locals to overhear things. When we arrived here in the last half an hour, you could hear over the loudspeaker some announcements and some yelling, and other locals have reported similar things, that they could hear yelling over loudspeakers and inmates being told to get on the ground and face the fence and things like that. So the mere proximity from the prison to the residential areas here is what means that it's not uncommon for locals to overhear things and be affected by what happens at the prison.
We'll wait for more information from Corrective Services New South Wales. In the meantime, Jamie, thanks for the update.